What's going on, you guys? Welcome to another Sundays with Jesse. It has been a little while since I have done one of these. If you're not familiar with this format, it's, every once in a while now on Sundays. I like to make a video where it's just me kind of talking to you guys about some of the cool stuff that I'm going to be working on, or just other projects that are going on, or some of the things that I might have received in the mail. So let's get to these little goodies here, and then I'll tell you guys about some of the fun and random projects that have been going on here with me. So first one up here is a note from Sean over on the Twitters, who was kind enough to, at Earth, I was not able to make it, was collecting stickers and all sorts of, lots of stuff here for me. I was not able to make it, and I really wanted to get some of your guys' stickers that I could put on things. Look, he put a card in here as well. All the best to you and the family, Sean. Thank you, sir. That is a very nice card. That was not necessary. But here is a 3D printed multi-material Earth sign. A very nicely done Shory Designs 3D printed logo that's on his little signature fabric and 3D printing. Got a nice sticker from Fun King 3D. Motion by EXO Slide. Very cool. Never let the machines win. Thank you. I've been needing one of these stickers. I actually need to get one of those t-shirts. Here's Alien 3D sticker. Man, that sticker is really cool. Here's Shay's. Here's sticker here. Thank you. I love the art there. Tinker's 3D Maker Noob. Ooh. Sticker. Protopasta sticker. Oh, I also got some pens here. Don't know whose this is. Very cool art. Here is an Alien 3D. Here is Sean's pen here, Art Mods. Oh, this actually came off of that, the pen back there. It's okay. I can fix that later. Another Alien 3D sticker and a Geek Smithing sticker. That is a very cool. Look at that power glove on there. That's a great idea for a sticker. I should have done that. I have no stickers. I have no t-shirts. I have no merch to speak of. I keep saying I'm going to make stickers and t-shirts and all that other fun stuff, and I've just never gotten around to it, or I've started and just never ended up on anything that I actually liked and wanted to put out there. At some point here, I'll put those up. So Sean, thank you for sending these over. Thank you to everybody for sending me one of these. I'm going to be sticking these on somewhere here in my studio. I might end up sticking it here on the Phenom, but I just want to say thank you so much for all of that. All right, this package right here, I was waiting to open this up for you guys. This is from DragonBornStudios, who is an amazing artist over on Etsy, who I follow. He just makes some insanely cool replica props and has some really other nice stuff that he sells online. These are way too cool. He had made Marvel drink coasters for me. Look at this. Magneto, Wolverine. These are some legitly made things here. Dude does a lot of 3D printing, but these are like porcelain. And classic X-Men here. 4 in total. Thank you so much for that. I'll have links down below to his Instagram account where you can check out all of his stuff. Again, guy makes some ridiculously cool replica props. Absolutely puts me to shame in anything that I'm making. So make sure to give him a follow. You've probably already seen a number of his things posted online because they tend to blow up when he posts some of these larger projects that he's working on. This Magneto coaster is going to be going right on my desk. My coffee will be sitting on this every single day. So I was also recently at the Rochester Makerfaire. That was just the other weekend, and had an absolute blast of a time there. There were some ridiculously cool makers that I was able to see. I brought my son with me. This is the 3rd year in a row that I brought him. I also did a presentation with Kevin from 3D Printed Props, and we were talking all about 3D printing and cosplay, and basically gave an hour-long talk about that, and we're answering questions, and saw one young maker's ridiculously cool Mandalorian helmet and rifle that he made. Was absolutely blown away by that. But saw some stupidly cool things. Got to see Mario the Magician. I was also able to see TonyPrints, which is another guy over on Instagram that's here in Rochester that has made a head-to-toe 3D printed armored Batman costume along with voice changer. was very, very impressed with that. I also, fun little fact, helped him out with the shoes. I printed the feet for him. Needed some assistance with somebody local, so I reached out to him and said, hey, I can print those for you. But the costume turned out amazing, absolutely amazing. I also met another local YouTuber. He's actually over in Buffalo, Adam Kruting. I'm gonna butcher his last name. I butcher anybody's names or usernames for the matter, but he is a puppeteer and has a YouTube channel dedicated to making puppets, and they look amazing. So you can bet at some point here in the near future, I will be working on making my own puppet. If you have suggestions on a puppet that you think I should make beyond just a version of myself that I was already thinking of doing, let me know down in the comments, Baby Yoda. But yeah, let me know what you think, because I definitely want to reach out with him, probably do something at some point with him here in the near future, because I mean, just the stuff that he is making is absolutely incredible and is a wonderful creative guy, and just enjoyed the heck out of his booth and the content that he had there on his YouTube channel. So I'll have links down below to that. Make sure to check that out. I'll also links to his social as well. If you also follow me on Instagram or Twitter, you might have seen me posting about how we had a huge windstorm here a few days back before Thanksgiving, and a trampoline that was in my backyard blew into our pond. That's right, it lifted the trampoline up into the air and tossed it into the pond. It was really crazy. Thankfully, it only landed in the pond and not into another neighbor's house or anything like that, but I had the fun time of trying to fish that out of the pond. So I just finished doing that earlier today. That was a fun project in itself, and I honestly wish I had more footage of that. In hindsight, I should have hooked up a GoPro to the boat that we had blown up, and that I borrowed from a friend and was able to get out there. So huge thank you to my neighbor Carlos, as well as Jason, for coming over and assisting with this. And Bird, thank you so much again for the boat and the rope. So I was thankfully able to get that out and was able to get everything disassembled. Had to toss out a lot of it here. So we'll see what I might be able to salvage for next spring and summer for my kids. But I might just have to end up getting an entirely new trampoline. So in terms of some videos that you guys can look forward to seeing over the upcoming week or two, I have a new project build that I had been busy working away on that I am trying to get out at some point later in the week. It might be towards the end of the week. I'm waiting to see when I'm gonna release that entirely, but very excited about it. It is a cosplay project. It is a new mask or helmet. I'm not quite sure which it would be, but I'm very, very excited to share that with you guys because I think it just looks amazing, absolutely amazing. And the details on it are ridiculously cool. It's gonna be a mix between resin 3D printing and FDM prints. And speaking of resin 3D printing, I have 2 new resin printers that have just shown up that I'm gonna be working on, technically 3. So the first is a newer iteration of the Monoprice resin 3D printer. That's the one that I did a video on a few months back that was $200 that I was extremely excited about, but had a load of issues with it. Well, they created a new version of that resin 3D printer and improved on a number of things based on some of the stuff that I was calling out and other members of the community were calling out. So they've sent me a new iteration of that. So I'm going to be taking a look at that here over the next week, and I'm sure you guys will be seeing some videos upcoming on that. The other is the ePax X1. So there is that resin 3D printer, and I have its larger brother, the X10. So I'm very excited to get those both unboxed and set up and get some prints going on those and show you guys what you can do. The X10 is sort of the in-between between the smaller resin printers and the larger resin printers here that I'm working with. So if you're somewhere in between or don't want to jump in and spend $2 grand on this and you want to somewhere in between, it could be a perfect printer for you. So again, stay tuned. I'll have a lot more videos here coming on some of the prints and some of the project. I also have a few FDM printers and some other random stuff that I'm going to be doing some projects on. So no more relaxing, no more video games at night for me. Maybe just a little bit of video games. I started playing Red Dead Redemption 2 again, and the game is just unbelievable the level of detail on that. Hey, thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys had a great Thanksgiving. Hopefully you got some good deals online for Black Friday, and make sure to check out deals on Monday for Cyber Monday, because I'm sure there's going to be more things for sale over that day, and then even beyond that here leading up to the holidays. I even just purchased a really new cool motorized slider here for my camera recording setup. So hopefully in the upcoming videos, you might see some of that integrated in, where I can talk to you guys, but the camera's actually tracking. There's some grand plans for that. We'll see how it actually pans out. Oh, I also wanted to mention that I do have some review videos coming for the Peopoly Phenom and the Frozen Transform. Hey, thanks again for watching, you guys, and I'll see you next time. Bye now.
So this is too much fun not to record, so I am recording.
So I thought I needed
You want that other paddle? I can pull you back in when you go get it.